gosh, wait. Hey, collective. Okay, before anybody comes for me, I was told to wear a head wrap and I wanted to get fancy with the style, and I just feel like I'm definitely on my Erica Badu. As soon as I put it on, especially yesterday when my sister saw me, she was like, okay, Erica. I feel like I'm in my Erica Badu, okay? As soon as I put that thing on, I said, oh my, I'm feeling high, okay? Period. But y'all, this reading is about to be fun. It really is. It's some heavy energy, but it's not supposed to. This is not anything new, but it's done. Did y'all hear me? This is not anything new, but Spirit is saying it's done. It's over. It's done. Okay? We're just recapping. All right, this is coming out Tuesday. We got another reading coming out Thursday. Thursday is what we're looking ahead to. But right now, Spirit says, wrap it up. Wrap it up, karmics. Karmics, wrap it up. Okay? Leave the chosen ones alone. It's time. It's time. And Spirit is for the last time. With this full moon energy, with this last time, they just want to let you know what the heck is going on, why it's happening, what it was supposed to teach you, okay? And a little bit of tea about what's going on in karmic land, okay? Karmic TV, period. It seems like this entire message, pile 1, 2, and 3, is like some type of storyline. For some of you, you're going to want to watch all 3 piles. For others of you, you might just be a pile 1 and a pile 5. 5? Pile 3 is a 555 pile. You might want to watch pile number 1 and pile number 3. And then pile number 2, you might want to watch pile number 2 and then pile number 3. And then some of y'all might watch pile number 3 and say, I'm going to go back to 1 or 2. Anyway. There's definitely a connection for all these piles. And the energy is very nostalgic in a very weird way. Okay, we're getting into some weird people and the weird energies that operate within these people. Okay, our issue is with energies, entities that work through people. It's not the people, right? But it's karmic energy that's coming to an end. All right, take a bow. The karmics are taking a bow because the show is forced to stop. When it comes to you, they're being forced to stop. Okay, pile number 1, 2, or 3. Go over to the selection page, pick your image, and I'll see you at your pile. Pile number 1. You are the first pile that I'm filming. And let me tell you, okay, the number here is 1221. But other numbers you could possibly also be seeing, these are angel numbers, synchronicities. If you've been seeing 1221, okay, it's a mirroring energy. 222, 111, and 1111. Okay, so that's 1111. All right. So all piles have like these long downloads. I feel like I'm starting to channel more than I'm reading cards, but that's fine. Okay, at least I hope it's fine for you. Okay, I'm an intuitive reader anyways, so the energy that we're dealing with here, this karmic energy, is centered around a toxic family group or a friend group. Okay, and if it is a family group, then you might have an answer for you too as well in like pile number 2. So you might also have a message in pile number 2. Okay, so if it's a toxic family, then this also connects to pile number 2. So if you felt connected to it, go on, take a gander. Okay, but I was really getting more so a friend group frenemies, okay, or a friend of me that had a group go against you. I'm just going to give a breakdown of all these different things, what it could be. Okay, friends connected to a job, okay, or somewhere that you frequent, okay. Also, this could be coworkers or coworker group, as well as there's like a slight karmic energy about ex-lover situationship, okay. But this these people are full of evil eye when it comes to you, full of envy, full of jealousy. These people hate your growth. They hate it, they hate it, they hate it, they hate it. There's like a nostalgic feeling because we're just coming out of retrograde season for Venus and Mercury. So there's like this nostalgic feeling they have of the old you. Oh my gosh, especially the ex-lover energy. Okay? They have such a nostalgic feeling of the times that they would, hold on. Okay? They have a nostalgic feeling of stepping all over you. Especially like the group in this situationship guy, okay? Like the nostalgic feeling of stepping all over you, walking all over you like a doormat. Don't worry, stick with me here, okay? Gosh, there's like this loving to see you in misfortune. Some of you, majority of you, do not talk to these people anymore. And if it's a family group, you are very, very distant from them. You don't talk to these people anymore. You're not nearly as close as you used to be in a time where you were going through this. And a time where you were going through a lot of misfortune, just a lot of hiccups in your life. These people would love to check back in with you. People who are part of this friend group used to love checking back in with you, hearing from you, hearing about, oh, my car broke down. I was stuck on the side of the road for 2 hours. And these people, like, here's a way to know it's them. They would laugh. Oh my gosh. Every misfortune you go through would just be so funny to these people. Like, yeah, cool, it could have been funny. Like, oh yeah, I slipped and tripped in front of all these people at my job or at a presentation or something, right? I had this misfortune or this moment of embarrassment. And these people would bah ha ha laugh. Like, ah, you fell. Ah. Like, bro, these people would love to laugh at you. And this entire time you thought they was laughing with you. And there was a moment where you realized, like, oh my God, they're not laughing with me. Like, they're laughing at me. Like these people playing me for a fool. That could have been the time in which you decided to depart. But these people really miss this like open-hearted, like loving, kind, more so just like open book. They miss this open book energy that they used to get from you, pile number one. Getting this weird feeling in my jaw. They don't want nobody to know about this. Because it's messed up. It's weird, okay? They miss gossiping about you, betraying you. They miss gaslighting you, manipulating you. They miss when you were just less confident. Now, then there's this song that comes through, pile number one, where it's like, and I've been hearing this for the last couple of days. It started off with just like a melody from it. Just the music. Okay. And I was like, what is that? And then finally I got it. Where you go now? Now that you're done with me, where will you go now? Now that you're done with me, where you go now? Now that you're done with me. And this song came to me like a while back, and I was like, dude, what the freak is that? There's somebody in this group, okay? And if it's just a person, if it's just a friend of me, if it's just a lover, they're having a moment of realization like, wow, the problem was us. The problem was me. This person wasn't lying. There could have been a moment you tried to stand up for yourself and leave these people behind. Like, this person, they weren't lying. They weren't a B word for leaving. They weren't rude. They weren't a dick for leaving. okay? Sorry, my language. This is the way it's coming across. It's like if you're a dude, they was making it come off like you were a douchebag for just leaving, okay? Leaving the group, leaving people behind, setting boundaries. They made it seem like you are just so weird. Like you're just too sensitive. You're a problem person. Like you're a mess. You're this. You're that. You're broke. You're like, bro. They talked your name into the mud for real. Oh, you're a hoe. You're like I'm hearing S word, W, like you're a whore. Like there's just all this stuff. Okay, I even heard Jezebel. Like, and there's somebody in this group or this ex-lover. Okay, because it's different for a lot of you, but this is just the overall energy. Like somebody who's nostalgic about treating you bad. They truly enjoyed it. Like egoically, their ego loved it. They loved treating you bad. They loved that you were on the like outside being confused, not knowing why, the group was treating you weird, why they were treating you weird. Like gosh, there's somebody who just really, oh man, it would get them going. They loved it. They loved betraying you every moment of it. It was premeditated for some of these people. They're like, "Ooh, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna go to this person, and I'm gonna tell them that they did this, and it was actually me." Oh my god! Like there are some of these people who thought they were a genius. Okay, if it was a lover, it's like, "Oh, I'm gonna date her, and then I'm gonna also talk to this girl, and I'm gonna keep my side piece, and then they're gonna think they're the main, but they're not the main, and I'm gonna keep all these different people." If it's a situationship, they were like going out of their way to get things from you that was not situationship-esque, okay? They wanted you to basically hold them down, okay? I'll hold you down. I'm the one that's gonna hold you down. I'm the one that's gonna hold you down, okay? So then this morning, I wake up, my heart space is hurting. I'm hearing it again. Where will you go now? Now that you're done with me, where will you go now? Now you're done with me. And then I hear it's like my heart space just starts to like sink. This like weird sinking, sad feeling. These people realize they're not going to be able to do this anymore. That's over. It's over. They're not going to be able to abuse you. They're not going to even be able to be in your space. The only access to you that they have is if you have a social media platform. That's it. That's the only access they have to you. And like I said, there's somebody in this group, if it's a group, there's somebody in this group who's realizing like, dang, like, we messed up. We treated this person so bad. And they said, I don't blame you. You should be done with me. But I'm hearing us. You should be done with us. I don't blame you. You should be done with us. Like, bro. There's just a really weird situation. Just really weird. And then like the situationship or like the lover, I don't blame you. You should be done with me. I don't blame you. You should be done with me. Oh my gosh. I'll put the song in the description box because I don't freaking remember. But it's by Travis Scott. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Spirit, let us know what's going on with this situation and what you guys want pile number 1 to know. That's what it is. Okay, because they were like, before you pull cards, okay, come back. That's what I heard with the song this morning and this feeling in my chest. It was like, come back. You know you can't do anything without me. So yeah, the people are hoping that the cord of, it's like a past version of yourself that had very low self-esteem, that you were going through these experiences to build your self-esteem, that you were going through this betrayal, whatever it was, with these people. It was supposed to build your self-worth, build your self-esteem. You were supposed to walk away. You were supposed to choose yourself. You did it. You did it. They don't realize this is over. Okay? Wrap it up. Wrap it up. It's done. Okay. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I made like tarot cards, but like with different meanings and different things that I was getting from the different tarot cards. So yeah, they think that there's going to be change in this. Like these people think that they have a cord. They think they have a cord connected to you, and they think that whatever you're doing right now, that you're just isolating yourself, but there's no way that you can change not having self-esteem. These people don't think that that could be changed. Like whatever self-help stuff you're trying to do, it's not going to change the fact that you still need us. They're waiting for destruction to hit your life. They're waiting for something that to happen so that when you come back, they can, oh, they've had misfortune again. Oh, they lost everything again. Oh, they got fired from their job. Oh, they living with their parents. Like they're waiting for some type of destruction to hit your life so that they can have something to laugh about, so they can have something to talk about. Because these people, most of them are not living their purpose. Most of them are not living a fulfilling life. Most of them are, all they have is gossip. And they need something to happen to you so that they have something to talk about. Because there could have been a time in the past where these people had things that you didn't have. Maybe it was money, positions, relationships, whatever. They had things that you didn't have. And they want a tower to happen. Okay, the moon reversed. They're afraid, they're confused, and they're oh, they're like they're like dumbfounded. They're just like, okay, so when is it gonna happen? You could have had multiple rounds with these people or these groups where you've maybe were really close, lost contact, close, lost contact, and there's this like this pool, like they're waiting for you to come back, and it's not happening. It's not happening, y'all. And I keep hearing a song. I don't blame you. You should be done with me. It's like, I feel like that moon in reverse is whoever this person is. So we'll get into that energy a little bit later. Let's go ahead and get into this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's like the Wheel of Fortune card, but it's upside down. Okay. Lack of motivation, cutting corners, and stagnation. Okay, so these people could be sending you energy of like, lose motivation, lose your stamina, whatever they feel like is giving you this confidence boost, this like self-esteem boost, whatever it is, they want it to stagnate. They want it to kind of come to an end, and they believe like that will put this Wheel of Fortune upright. That's what will restart a cycle. That will be the very thing that will initiate a way back into your life. They need whatever you're doing that's working out for you to like come to an end. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Whatever you've been long-term investing time into, and you've been patient, steady working. These people are like trying to attack your consistency, your root energy. You got root energy out here. There's a strong root. Also solar plexus, like your lower chakras. They're attacking your stability. So they could be talking about it, because I was getting strong gossip energy. Knight of Pentacles, reverse. Y'all, they want you just like depressed. Like, were you depressed when you knew these people? Were you like lost, not knowing what to do, like struggling to keep up with things? Two of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. It's like you are very balanced right now, and they're hoping that something that they did to betray you in the past, memories, like something emotional will throw you off. So what is this tower? What is it that they're hoping to throw pile number one off with? Okay, so this could be a fire sign. Okay. They're hoping that either you like crash out. Like these people could be sending you, they could be sending you hope that, like, once again, they like to laugh at your misfortunes. I keep getting that, like, laughing at your misfortunes. They're sending you energy of misfortune. They're sending you energy of, like, I'm getting jinx, not a hex, not a spell, but like a jinx. They want you to run into challenge after setback after like issue on issue on issue, and they're hoping that 100 small things will kind of make you kind of crash out as a tower in your life. Where my retired crash outs at? Period. Where my retired crash outs at? Okay. This is coming out. Yeah, so that it will take your charm. It will take your confidence away. It will take away this like leadership energy that you're exhibiting right now in your life. Okay, I just want to make sure I have this like upright. All right. What's next? So that you will then be enslaved to this person or this group with the devil. And Spirit said, heck nah. Heck nah, okay? With the Four of Pentacles. You're secure. Yes, period. It's like Spirit just, once again, like I said, Spirit can say, wrap it up. Come on, karmics. Stop. Wrap it up. We're done. We're done. Like, okay. So we got Judgment in reverse. And then we got Four of Pentacles that came out with it. All right. So look at that. Look at this. Self-loathing. Look. Doubt and lack of self-awareness. These people are not realizing that this is over. This is over. It's like they're stuck in the past. Because, I mean, like, these sound like people who peaked early. Like, these people are, like, stuck in the past. They're trying to pull on this past version of yourself, hoping that, like, almost like they'll be like, okay, if I can get you on the ground again so I can step on your neck, I will be on top again. Which is not how that works. It's not how that works at all. Okay? Not how that works. And I feel like with this moon in reverse, this person and the insight that they've gotten on you is actually what the truth is. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, so what did this moon in reverse person realize? What did they come out of the illusion about? Two of Wands in reverse on top of this Queen of Wands in reverse and this Knight of Wands in reverse. So we got fear of change, lack of direction, and missed opportunities. These people that are talking trash on you have no direction in their life. They don't know what the freak they're doing, and it shows. Where they are right now in their life, they're missing opportunities. I'm also like tasting alcohol. These people could like drink a lot, party a lot. Like, mind you, there ain't nothing wrong with having a nice little drink. I done had my cocktail, okay? Reading with you guys one time, all right? Look, ain't nothing wrong with a nice little drink or having a balance between work and play, like going out sometimes, ordering a drink, not necessarily getting like drunk off your butt, but like, you know, like enjoy a few drinks. Y'all, the crystal done fell out my doggone thingamajig. That's funny. But enjoying a couple drinks is no issue. These people don't have balance. They are talking trash on you, hoping on your downfall, while meanwhile they're so focused on you, things are falling apart in their life. They're hoping this tower for you when all they've done is just manifest it in their own life. all they've done is just manifest misfortune, disaster, challenges, issues in their own life because they're so focused on you. And that's another representation of this devil energy. It's like they wanted to bind you to them, not even bind you, but as like have you obsessed with them, obsessed with getting their acceptance from the group, right? Getting acceptance from the group, obsessed with getting acceptance from this lover, this situationship, this family group, whatever it is. They wanted you so obsessed with what you didn't have, obsessed with making them happy. They wanted you completely consumed with what these people wanted, that you would miss your opportunities. And meanwhile, when you walked away, when you chose you, when you was trying to build yourself up, this is what's actually going on with them right now. And you're the star. The star, period. You're shining, full of hope, faith, resilience. You're in the Hangman reverse. Okay. You're no longer willing to be a martyr for these people. You could have been someone who just offered a lot of wisdom that you didn't even have the time to really follow because of all the trauma you used to deal with these people. We got King of Cups reverse, upside down. These people could have said that you were emotionally manipulative, passive aggressive, you had mood swings. People could have called you crazy. And this Moon in reverse person is realizing like that's not true. That is not even true. Six of Swords. Okay. And it fell on top of Judgment in reverse. Oh my goodness. So yeah, another thing, these people in this group swore you were going to come back, swore that they were going to have, because once again, this is like a revolving door thing. It's like being on, being off, being on, being off. These people swore you were going to come back with the Six of Swords. It fell on top of the Judgment in reverse. Like you were going to doubt yourself at some point and you were going to end up back in their lives, and you didn't. Full in reverse, because you're not stupid. Despite what these people are trying to say that you are, you're not dumb. Okay? You're not reckless. And with you not coming back, once again, it is continuing to confirm to whoever this person is in the group or whoever this lover is, whoever it is for you, Chad. All right? I can't keep doing this. It's confirming to whoever this is that, dang, I was wrong. We were wrong. Three of Pentacles. And you're building yourself up. You're building skills. You are being consistent, even doing collaborations, working with new people. Especially if this is like a workplace thing. You were working in a completely different place and you're thriving and you're happy. Like, I'm also getting like coworkers who said, oh, you know, life isn't supposed to be fun. Like, work isn't supposed to be fun. Like, grow up, things like that. And you just had like a dream to do things that you were passionate about and work a place where you were actually happy. And these people could have thought you were freaking delusional. And you're doing it. Okay? Even if you're not making like a whole bunch of money, you're happy where you are. And that's a whole nother reason that these people are sending you evil eye and sending you jealousy and envy. These people want you to get sluggish and tired and just drop the ball on yourself, and you're not doing it. Seven of Cups in reverse. This Moon in reverse person is realizing that all of this was illusions. They are getting clarity on who you actually are. A reality check. And in the same token, this person is gaining so much respect for you. They're gaining so much respect for you because they are realizing, like, dang, what else are they realizing about pile number one? What else are they realizing about pile number one? Okay, clarity, on this clinginess. Like, man, this group used to make you sound like a munch. Pile number one, they used to make you sound like a munch. The truth is that these people are obsessed with you. You're not obsessed with them. You minding your business. Okay, the truth is, with this clarity, is that they're holding on to you and they're obsessing and they're spying on you. These people could literally be spying on your like social medias, fake accounts. Okay? Broken in reverse. You are not broken. You are not damaged. You are not. You're not broken. You're not damaged. You are not. It's not naive. What's the word? It's not coming to me. Defective. It's like these people thought that just you were unable of change. That's the problem. Like that's what they thought. That's what they hoped. Like that's really what it is. Cause like for you to be treated kind of like a scapegoat, kind of like the oddball out, like that weirdo. It's like, you know that guy from like Friends that everyone thought was like slow or stupid, and he was like the actor. You say whatever you want, but if he wasn't around, they would all be extremely boring. Like, you were entertainment for these people. These are all cookie cutter people. Now, I feel like there is a huge transformation that you went through. You stepped away from these people and you found your your groove. You found your place. You found the thing that you're good at. You stepped away from these people and you became better. Even if it is just that you can take care of yourself. Like, you're stable. Like, what is it? Four of Pentacles. Like, even if it is just that you're financially stable, you're able to save your money, you're able to be secure. Okay, you're able to pay your bills. Okay. My bills are paid, okay? You don't have to worry about me, my bills are paid. Like, that's cute. Okay, even if it's just that simple, these people didn't think you were going to be able to do that. These people thought you were literally like a screw loose. And it was just because you were an open book. You were honest about the things that you needed to change, honest about the things that you needed to work on, even if that meant that you looked. It wasn't about how it looked to you. I think you were just being honest with people that you thought were friends. And they took it as, oh, this person struggles with this, and this. I think it's that they saw your potential. Because why would you be so hard on someone like that? It's because you see where they could be, and you just hoping that they don't get there. Distance. They see that these people are now way far away from you. I'm hearing you like, and like these people are way back here talking ish. They in the past somewhere. And you over here innovating and making a way in your life and doing what's good for you and being a leader in your own life and being charming and shining and just being you. And they back somewhere still drinking, smoking, doing the same old thing, dissociating from life, not sure what they're supposed to be doing with their life, lost, don't know what the heck they're supposed to be doing. The only thing that they had in their lives that was worth hearing about, talking about was you. And it still is for some of these people. They're still talking about you. And that is your reading, pile number one. There's someone who really, really misses you. But I will say leave them in the past because they're still connected to these people and they don't have the guts to tell them off, right? It's now their karma to be connected and deal with the same issues that these people are dealing with because they didn't speak up for you. Like, that's my main thing about like the group, whether it's family or a friend or our coworkers. They did not speak up for you. Okay? Even if this could even be like a lover who had a group of friends that did not like you. They did not speak up for you. They did not stand up for you. That was a test for them and they failed miserably. These people thought by not making a choice and just letting things happen the way they were happening, I didn't say it. I didn't want those bad things to happen to you. I wasn't gossiping. I didn't backstab you. You did by not saying anything. you did by not stopping these people. And now they have, that's their karma. To now be a whole nother meaning of distance. To be far away from you, blocked, separated space. And it is what it is. My pile number ones. I hope it was helpful. And I love y'all. Bye. Hello, my pile number twos. This is an interesting read because it's very close to home for me. This is for someone who definitely has like a strong relationship with their ancestors. And when it comes to ancestral messages, I like to burn a little bit of sandalwood. A little sandalwood. It's like my ancestral incense. Okay. And we invite your ancestors in for this message because if you're watching this, you might have a karmic family. And you might resonate with being the chosen one in your family, the black sheep in your family. And Spirit is saying with this whole situation, because for some of y'all have family members who is just not, they're not giving it up. They're not giving it up. They don't want to. Whether that's wanting to see you in a specific way. Like you have family members. And I'm not going to really get too much into the details of like which family members because there's a lot of people I'm anticipating that are going to probably see this. So, you have family members who really enjoy seeing you in a low place. Okay? Before I explain all this stuff, this is over. This is over. You do know this, right? This is okay. I just wanted to look, Fred, I just want to make sure we was on the same page. This is done. Like literally, I'm hearing Spirit say, wrap this up, okay? Because they're gonna almost be left on this timeline of constantly want to see you in a low place, even if that means you in your 30s, you in your 40s, and they're still wanting to see you as, oh, little chubby this person when we was younger, oh, little shy this person, oh, little awkward this person. When you got multiple degrees, for some of you, okay, children, house, home, family, and if it's not that, it's like you have different milestones if you reached. And these people, even if at this point you've surpassed them in certain ways, it's not about that, but it is for them. These are people who are very competition oriented, very low vibrational. They can't stand to see you happy. Some of them, specifically, I was getting like a mother energy, is very, very, very jealous of your intuition. And something that you do in your life that you make look so easy. So much so that there could be a mother figure. I'm also getting aunts, like different women in your family who just, ooh, yeah, instant going crazy. There are certain women in your family who they can't stand your guts. Oh God, they can't stand your guts. They tell themselves that like you don't know what hard work is, or you are like, always been like a kind of in your own world. For some of you, I'm hearing like powder princess. Oh, she's so like in her own world. She's so delusional. She's so this. She's so that. Oh, she doesn't know how to be an adult. She doesn't know what real responsibility is. Blah 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 blah. Okay, if you're a guy, I'm also getting like a feminine man for some of you, or just a spiritual guy. Like your family does not like that about you. Kind of like sore thumb, like you stick out like a sore thumb. You're not what they believe in a human cardinal, okay? Carnal way, okay? You're not the stereotypical guy, and they can't stand that about you. I'm also getting like competition between father and son or father and daughter. Like fathers not liking your intellect, not liking how smart you are, for some type of weird traditional reason. Like women aren't supposed to be intellectual, women aren't supposed to be confrontational. Um, Also, this can be like a grandfather or an uncle. Just, and for some of you, like, I'm just gonna go ahead and get the channeling out of the way because y'all, I've been channeling so hard lately to the point where I literally was like, that's why this video took so long for me. I was just like, all the information I was getting, I was completely overwhelmed. I was like, okay, everybody stop. Everything stop. This is crazy. All right. So, yeah, for some of you, you were very shy and timid growing up, just not really feeling safe around the people who raised you, for reasonings that you didn't understand until you got older. You didn't realize how intuitive you were until you got older. You did not realize how spiritually sensitive you were until you got older. You didn't realize how wise you were until you got older. Some of y'all didn't really talk because you were just like, anything can and will be used against me in a court of law. And that's kind of the family I'm talking about, like a very like critical, like reactive abuse, mental emotional abuse. Sorry, I saw a bee just like pass by my window and I was like, what? Bees. Which is funny because I used a bee example in the past reading. I did pile number 3 before I did pile number 2, so technically you're my last pile. You worked really hard to set boundaries and make space for you in your life when it came to these family members. And they're like, it's like you're minding your business in your own world, and a lot of things are about to start to kind of fall into place for you. You've been very diligent, you've been very hardworking, and these people are in the background still talking ish on you, still making up lies to this day, still trying to make up plans to deter you, to sabotage you, to confuse you, right? They want to restart something that is just not going to happen. Like spirit saying, nah, no. And that's what I'm saying, they're going to be left in their own delusion. Imagine that, calling you delusional, but they're, okay? A lot of projection here, a lot of projection here. I'm trying to figure out which one they want me to use first. So what's going on here with these karmics, spirit? What's going on here with these karmics? Are they guarded or okay? You're very guarded from your hometown where you grew up, because I got guarded here and then yeah, hometown on the bottom of the deck. So you're very guarded from your hometown or people that you grew up with. They're feeling very sour about it, very butthurt. It's like, oh, that was another part of the download that I had got before I had started this pile. Numbers that you could be seeing at this time is 444, 333. Okay, changes. Oh, wow. Okay, so you're definitely being celebrated by your ancestry. Your ancestors have watched this. Okay, they've watched this. Sorry, 444, 333, 888, 808, and 18, 818. Those are all the numbers. Okay, sorry. Your ancestors have watched this, and it's so crazy. I was on TikTok the other day, and it was like this message from, she's a very well-known reader. I don't know her name, but I know I've seen her before. I might put it in here, okay? Because I don't want to disrespect anybody. It was a great message, but it's like your ancestors watched you be treated unusually bad, cruel and unusual punishments, like ridiculous amounts of criticism on you specifically, you being isolated, you being ostracized, you and then sometimes it was stuff that you didn't even know about. Maybe you picked up on it intuitively, because I'm also getting like masks, right? Like a mask with like a smiley face on it, but like behind their hand, it's like they have a knife in their hand waiting to stab you in the back. You had some of you, it was like blatant. Like if you were somebody who is maybe like a little awkward, you spoke too much, you were a little too loud, you spoke your truth, you know, it was blatant. Like, shut up, sit down, stop doing this, stop doing that, right? For those of you who are more shy and timid, it's like as you grew older, people would almost try to like mirror you. Okay, I can relate to this. They try to mirror you, and then behind closed doors, they're talking trash on your name. It's like they have to fake like you're safe so that they can get information and go back to the rest of the family and be like, oh yeah, they're doing this, oh they're struggling with this, oh they think that they're gonna be able to do this, ha ha ha, yeah, they're not, oh they ain't shit, they don't know how to do this, da 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 da. It's like, and they think you don't know, but your ancestors saw everything. Like, disappointed is not even the word. When I tell you, it's like I'm feeling it like coming up from my stomach. It's like now for some of you, as good things start to happen for you, as things start to fall into place for you, it's like they want to, oh hey cousin, oh hey niece or nephew, oh hey daughter, oh hey son. It's like they want to come back around. That's not how this works. That's not how that's going to work. Okay? That's not how that's going to work. But your spirit team, they ride for you, for real. They heard everything. And then doing wrong to your own family line is crazy because y'all got the same ancestors. Y'all got the same ancestors. The last thing I was getting before I get into the message further is stay down. There's members of your family who did things to you, said things to you, put you through certain abuse because they wanted you to stay down. And every single time you kept getting back up. And it's just like, why won't you just stay down? Okay, I'm getting like pushing your head down. Like, shut up. Stop trying. Stop getting back up. Stop working on yourself. Stop it. And it's like, what were they trying to achieve? I wonder. Thinking about you when they're alone. They think about this now. Like your spirit team is on their ass. It's absolutely disgusting, the things that these people put you through on purpose. They'll try to say, oh, you know, for some of you, this is a mother. It didn't want to come out. It was hiding behind another card. I'm not going to take it. If it comes back out, it comes back out. I'm not going to take it. For some of you, this was a mother. Which is like the worst part about it, because it's like you are supposed to, you're the mom. You carried this child, this infant who had no choice but to depend on you. You chose to have this child and carry it for 9 months. And a lot of them, especially like narcissistic mothers, like covert narcissists or just stereotypical narcissistic traits. Okay, traits. I'm not going to say they're a narcissist, but stereotypical like narcissistic traits, stereotypical narcissistic or covert narcissistic traits is like they make you feel like them bringing you into the world was your gift. Like you have some type of cognitive awareness of wanting to be here. Like your soul came to them in their sleep or some shit. Like, can you please please bring me to the earth realm. No, they chose to have you. And they try to make you feel bad for having to depend on them when you had no other choice. When if some of you could have chose, you probably would have depended on literally anyone else. We used to hang out and I miss that. These people miss having you around. A mother. You're very guarded from a mother figure. Out of control. It's like some type of guilt. They could be saying that you're out of control. Ugh. They set boundaries and stop talking to me. They're out of control. Bitter. Okay. Chaos magic cousin. So for some of you, this is a cousin. Okay. Trying to send you chaos magic. Trying to sabotage your life, your relationships, your progress, your growth. Hometown. So people from your hometown. Home state for some of you. Yeah. They want you to like crash out. I was getting this all weekend, like somebody wanting you to like crash out, like lose your mind, go crazy, especially if you've had a past of kind of crashing out, like losing your cool out of nowhere, and all this hope for things to fall through for you. What is that doing for them? Absolutely nothing. They're the ones crashing out at this point. They're the ones crashing out at this point because they're being forced to think about you, think about the schemes, think about the lies, think about the gossip, think about everything that they said about you, that especially if you are taking care of yourself, doing shadow work, growing, trying to become a better person every day. It's like they are seeing, oh my gosh, this is literally making me look like a complete, I'm hearing loser. Like this is making me look like I'm crazy because I have to send them chaos magic. I have to send them negative energy because I need what I said about them to be true. Because if it's not, then I'm the bad guy here. My scheme goes to nothing. Wait. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Not knowing that you weren't going to go crazy, you weren't going to crash out, you weren't going to lose your mind, even though they were doing all this stuff, because you were divinely guided, ancestrally protected. Okay? 444 can have a lot to do with ancestry. They're bitter and maybe a little nosy, okay, because they don't want this to be done. I can't stand to see you do well, so I have to sabotage you. I just have to. Mother. Because they don't want this to be over. And they could be very nosy in your business, asking others about you, if they've been talking to you, lingering on your social medias. Mother side of the family. Okay, thank you. It's all coming together. So for some of you, this is your mother side of the family. I also was getting in-laws for some of you. But you, once again, ancestrally protected. It's like mother side of the family came out and right underneath it is ancestrally protected. Ancestors are protecting you, baby. Ancestors protection. You good. You were absolutely good. They're trying to embarrass you. They want you to feel, disapproval. They want you embarrassed, feeling judged, rejected, okay, all of that shindig, but it's in reverse because you are guided. These people might want to bait you into an argument, bait you into a battle of beliefs, because I was also getting some type of religious energy here. They want to bait you into lowering your frequency, into dropping your your boundaries, death magic, because they want to end things in your life. If they don't want to absolutely end you, because it's a little much, okay? Because if they end you, who will they be able to abuse? But Spirit flipped it in reverse. Period. Period. Okay? Because once again, you are divinely guided. You are divinely guided. Y'all. Y'all, what the heck? Period. And it's like hearing all of this, I swear, like I used to watch readings sometimes and um like karmic family information would come up for me and it used to really hurt my heart. I'd be like, dang, like because I would always try to convince myself, I'm like, no, there's no way, like especially because my situation is a lot of family would like try to play in my face like, oh no, like that's not what happened, or oh that was in the past, you know, I've changed now and all of this stuff, when behind closed doors they're still feeling exactly the same way. They're still talking ish on my name. They're still, you know, continuing narratives from the past about me. And, you know, in front of my face, they're just like, you have to let that stuff go, you know, like we've all changed. And in the background, they're just like, so it's just, it's crazy. But they want to end things for you. Like they want whatever is pushing you forward, they want to hit soft spot. That came out earlier. Wow. They want to hit a soft spot. They want to throw you off your mojo because they're scared of you. They're scared of your intuition for most of you, but also your ability to, like, you're very resilient. Pile number 2, you're very resilient. You're also a queen, okay? A king, period. You're gorgeous. You're amazing energy. You're wonderful to be around. They hate that as well, all right? And this card is coming out because you are ignoring your magnetism, okay? Your magnificence, all right? You are someone who, it's like inner child energy keeps coming up this spring. It's like when you're around, it's just way more fun. You're a fun person, and people are attracted to your lighthearted nature. Okay, when I think youthfulness, I think curiosity, I think open-mindedness, I think, you know, like wide-eyed, bushy-tailed, like ready for life. Okay, I think you mesh. That's the thing we're reading I did this week, last week. Um, there's like an old soul with a strong inner child energy here. Like you have a lot of wisdom, and you also have like a very strong inner child. You love to have fun. You could like amusement parks. You could like games and just activities, festivals, carnivals, even, right? You really, really love being lighthearted and laughing, having a good time. And these are people who are very, very miserable. Who would want to tear someone down? Who would want someone to be in constant just destruction? Because that's what death magic is, okay? That's constant destruction, constant endings, constant problems, chaos magic. That's constant upheaval and ungroundedness. That's every single time you go to do something, it just blows up in your face. You try to do the dishes, you breaking dishes. You try to freaking go to the store, you dodging cars because they trying to bump into you, you almost getting into car accidents. Like, you know, you try to pay a bill, you done lost your card. That's what I'm talking about. For someone to be wishing that much misfortune on you, to be that negative, to even think up these things, for someone to be living in bitterness, nosy about what you're doing, it's because they're not happy. That's the tea, that's the gag. Y'all, they're not happy. They see you shining like the star that you are, okay, flying high above all the negativity, especially in a time where there's a lot going on in the world and you still happy. Pile number two, you still happy? There are recessions out here. There are people not being able to pay their bills. Okay? It ends not being able to be met. There are issues of social justice, issues of race, still, okay? We keep running into these racial issues everywhere. It's very strange. Anyway, there's all this stuff going on in the world, and you still wake up and find something to be happy about. Okay? You find something to still have joy in your life about. Your spirit team loves it about you. Your ancestors love it about you. That's why they're about to just start drenching your life with abundance. Everywhere you turn, things about to start working out. Okay, everywhere you turn, people about to be clapping for you. Okay, I demand it now. Show them in their reality. Instant just hit me in the face, period. Okay, you about to be just overwhelmed with blessings and abundance and everything starting to work out in your favor, because to have to constantly defend yourself against this energy, it's beyond tiring and frustrating. At a certain point, you're just like, will they just give the freak up? Like, will they just please focus on themselves? Because if these people put that much energy into themselves, they wouldn't have a reason to be basically trying to shoot you out the sky. They wouldn't have a reason to. Is there anything you want to say about this before we start talking about what's changing? Stressed in reverse. You're not stressed about this, and your spirit team don't want you to. Authenticity is the highest vibration, more than love. You are authentic, and they don't want you to know that. These people hate your authenticity, also your truth. Okay, there was something else about like spirit wanting you to talk your truth, even if it makes these people look bad, even if it exposes people. That could be a whole nother reason they're scared of you. I tried to destroy your reputation, and I'm not sorry. Y'all. Destiny swap. So yeah, you could have members of your family. Could be your mother's side of the family. Could be in-laws, okay? Because I was also getting that. In-laws of an ex-partner. I went to a practitioner. That's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, you could have members of your family trying to literally like sabotage you. Make sure that you're keeping yourself cleansed, keeping your home cleansed. Okay, cleanse your energy through a spirit bath, playing frequency music, as well as meditation and smudging your home. Because baby, these are some very, very low vibrational people. They want you to be loyal again, more trusting of them. Okay, devoted. And it's almost like they want you to be blindly devoted. I don't know if y'all were that in the past, but that's what they're looking for from you. Yeah, this is crazy. The card says birthmark, and it fell on top of this trustworthy. It's like they almost thought like, okay, you've always been like a very trusting person, that you've always been a very generous as well as like loyal person. Even when these people put you down, even when these people like, kind of like spit in your face, even when these people laughed at your misfortunes and things of that nature, it's like you were still very loyal, and they kind of thought that you were always going to be that way, no matter how they treated you. Okay? I think you don't deserve your blessings. Well, too freaking bad. That's tough. Too freaking bad. That's tough. Betrayed. Yeah. That's why they want to continue to betray you. That's fine. That's whatever. Can we talk about what's changing in pile number two's life now? Yeah, let's talk about that. What's changing in pile number two's life? Okay, gaslighting in reverse. They're not going to be able to gaslight you anymore. It's time for justice. This was a card I wrote I wrote down a downloaded message for pile number 3, and it keeps coming out. So okay, fine. Hardworking. You're experiencing burnout. So some of you could just be really tired. Karmic cycles ending is a tiring thing, just in general. Who knows how long this cycle has been for you of experiencing things with your family, experiencing betrayal. Okay, that's really what it is. Experiencing betrayal, experiencing spiritual warfare, even. Who knows how long this has been for you? Some of you, I'm getting like 10 years. For others of you, this could be like just a lifetime thing of, you continuing to kind of persevere past this, almost like ignoring it and just doing what you have to do for yourself. Even if that meant just surviving in the environment, because of course you have to depend on these people to raise you. You have to depend on these people to take care of you at a certain extent for a period of time. So even if it was just going along to get along. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, let go of what no longer serves you. Greedy people, manipulative people, gaslighting people, right? It's more so the let go part. Okay, don't let what they are still trying to do. They're still trying to destiny swap. They're still trying to ruin your reputation. They're still trying to put you down because they don't like the fact that they haven't succeeded to, I guess, what they think that they should be at for you to be allowed to be where you are at. Like, it's giving people who are older than you feeling like, well, when I was your age, I didn't have that. Or, I never had that in my life, so why do you think you can have it? It's like this weird competition energy. So strange. Vacations are coming in for you guys. Okay, second house. So maybe with money that you're making from your job. Okay, second house is like skills you have to make money. It's also confidence, so like feeling good about yourself. Okay, working smarter, not harder. Not breaking your back to make money. Heck yeah. Love that for y'all. Father's side of the family. So yeah, for some of you, this is your father's side of the family who is talking about you or, betraying you, concerned about the good things happening in your life. No more transmuting this energy. You're going to be able to be supported spiritually, physically, and emotionally. So meeting people who support you, okay, emotionally, people who are good for your nervous system, people who really vibe with your energy, okay? And curses are broken. Okay, so any curses that these people spoke over your life, anything that they said you'd never be able to do, anything they said you'd never be able to achieve, anything that they tried to project onto you, it's not happening, babe. You're good. You're going viral. So if you're a content creator, you're going viral, baby. Period. Okay? These people also could have just tried to make delays. Like, if they realized you were never going to, like, give up, they might have just tried to delay you. Okay? Feeling wild and free. There's no running from yourself. Yeah. There's no running from yourself, and it fell right next to the you don't deserve your blessings. You could have let these people guilt you into thinking that, like, you don't deserve good people in your life. You don't deserve, the money in your account. You don't deserve the place that you live in. You don't deserve your car. You don't deserve the clothes on your body because what? They don't say so? They don't think so? Like, that's so strange. Or because they don't have it? They are being used by dark entities. It's honestly feeling like familiar spirits. But you are the phoenix. You rise above it every single time. I hope all this is spelled right, y'all. I hope I didn't dyslexic too close to the sun. No, I be checking the spelling of these cards, but you rise out of the ashes every single time, and that's why you look so wild and free to these people, right? Anything else for pile number 2? And you're breaking cords with a negative reputation of you. Ah, yeah. Notoriety. Okay. I was looked up that word and it was just like a negative reputation. I was like, that's not what I thought that meant this whole time. I thought notoriety was just like a reputation that you build or that you uphold over time. They were saying no, it's like a negative reputation. So you're breaking reputation. Sorry, they as in Google. You're breaking a reputation of like a negative reputation that was spoken over your life. That's a curse. Okay, you're breaking through that with this cutting cords, and now you're being seen as somebody who is like a phoenix. Like you're someone who never gives up. You're someone who's extremely strong. You're someone who's resilient. You're someone who is beautiful from the inside out. You're someone who takes matters into their own hands. You're someone who sets yourself free and in turn also shows other people they can do it. You are an influencer for a lot of you, a positive influence on the world. You're wise. Okay, what else is a part of their new what else is a part of their new reputation? I don't know why winter came out in reverse. Someone tried to say that you're cold. You're showing that you are a warm, beautiful soul. You are actually extremely caring. Someone tried to say that you were cold, maybe for disconnecting from this family or setting boundaries. People are seeing, no, you're just wise. You're not cold. You're not cold hearted. You're not mean. You're not like distant. There's nothing wrong with you. They're seeing that you were moving in a wise way to protect yourself. Forward movement. Long time coming. And we love having you around. There could be members of your family who are now like, dang, like when they were around, we did used to have fun. When they were around, I did feel this warmth. I did feel more safe. I did feel like, you could have members of your family who are like, dang, I can't necessarily speak against these people who are saying what they're saying because maybe they just don't feel strong enough. Maybe they're not as outspoken or as, rebellious, I don't know, independent as you are, right? And they're just like, well, I do miss having pile number two around. Spiritual upgrade in reverse. What's the spiritual upgrade in reverse? Evil eye. Yeah. I'm telling you, there's people in your family that hate your intuition. Oh my gosh, they hate it. They hate it so bad, bro. They miss when you were in your South Node energy. So I guess when you were younger and more naive, they missed that you were almost not. You didn't listen to your intuition when you were maybe younger or at a different age, at a younger age. For some of you as a child, and for others of you like in your early 20s, like you didn't used to listen to your intuition. You were easily manipulated. And now your spiritual gifts are out of this world, okay? Because spiritual gifts came out with this evil eye. So people want you to think that you're just crazy. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. These family members want you to think you crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy that they want you to think you crazy. I'm not going to say crazy anymore. Okay, this ended up being an oracle reading, not even a freaking tarot reading, and a lot of channeling. I hope that's not a bother to you guys. I just feel like I'm just going wherever spirit is taking me at this point. Too good to be true, shadow work. Yeah, these people just, they swear that you are a liar. They swear that you are counterfeit, whatever. Father's side of the family, mother's side of the family, in-laws, for some of you. You know who it is. Y'all know who it is. If you don't take it if it doesn't resonate, seriously. But your finances are about to start changing for the better. Okay, spiritually, this is not going to be as prevalent in your life as far as warfare goes. If you've known that you've been in warfare with family members for a long time, that's not going to be as big of an issue anymore because your spiritual gifts are actually heightening. It's like you're coming to a place where you're kind of rising above it. Of course, they're still going to try to shoot you down, but it's not going to actually be in your reality as much anymore. What else? Your physical body is changing because you're doing good things for your nervous system, setting these boundaries. Okay, sometimes it takes a while for your nervous system to almost recalibrate itself when you do good things for yourself, right? Um, the best way I know to explain it is your nervous system, it's it conditions itself for the life that you've lived up until this point, right? So when you come to a place where your nerves are bad, like you might have like muscle spasms or you like twitches and things of that nature, as well as just get really easily agitated, really easily anxious. Your nervous system is trying to tell you like, hey, we've been on fight or flight for a long time. We've been on fly or fight for a long time. Okay. So when you start to purposefully de-stress yourself, do things for your body, okay? Whether that's going to get a massage, all right? Whether that's going to exercise or meditate or even just forgiving these people and choosing to leave the fight. You'd be so surprised what starts to happen to your nervous system because all of this is a nervous system killer, okay? This is survival mode, being around these type of people. So when you start to do what's right for your body, you might even notice that you start losing weight, okay? You start losing weight, you realize like, dang, I never realized how stressed I was for all this time. It's like you're coming to a place and homeostasis keeps coming back up. It's like for the last 3 months, homeostasis. And so you're coming to a place of where your body can thrive. Period. That's a generational curse within itself. People talk about, oh, generational curse, you're about to get money, about to get money. Baby, a nervous system that isn't haywire all the time. That right there is a generational curse breaking, especially if you're African American. All right. Look. What else? Emotionally, yeah. Being able to like have good relationships, like that could be a generational curse in your family line, both romantic and platonic. Like having unhealthy relationships, being conditioned to have unhealthy relationships because of the emotional blockages that you end up learning from your parents. That broken. Broke. There was like this African, I think it was like a Nigerian, this is gonna be the last thing I say, y'all. I've been talking so much. There's this Nigerian gospel song that I used to listen to. Look, I be going in with that doggone song. But it would talk about like curses breaking. It was like, bro. I would go crazy with that stuff, man. I've been fighting my own personal battle with like generational curses for a long time. And I sympathize and understand with each person who has gone through this. If you don't resonate with having a karmic family at all, and you believe that family is the most important thing, and you have a great relationship with your family, baby, this is not your reading. This is not your reading. Okay, please don't get down in the comments like not everybody has it. Please. Most of the comments are always pretty like amazing, and I love you guys, but just like there's some people that I just be like, are you just going out of your way to be extra? Like, what are you doing? Anyway, that's your reading. That's your reading, y'all. In like what 48 minutes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's your read. I hope it was like it resonated for somebody. And yeah. Bye. I'm sorry it was so long. Bye. It took me a while to ground this message because 555 is your number. And I was like, something's changing for pile number 3, but I kept feeling this like heaviness on top of the message, and I was trying to sift through the energy to get to your message. And I think I was being met with your energy. Pile number 3, you've gotten to the place where you're like, at this point, I just want peace. At this point, I just want something to work out. I want to go off on my own somewhere, maybe buy a house in the middle of nowhere and I just want to be safe. I don't want a lot no more. I don't have big ambitions. I just, okay, they're saying read the download. So this is what I had got for you guys. And I guess this is another way to know this is your message. Oh my goodness. Like, the energy was so heavy, y'all. I feel like I finally kind of got it. Break It Down by Norman San. If you want to hear that song. You guys have like an amazing sense of humor. Your guides love that about you. Okay. Even through like really hard situations, it's like I got multiple gods and goddesses that are coming through in this reading. Some Orishas, Ishu. Okay. Which I'm literally hearing transportation, and he's like the god of the crossroads and communication and things of that nature. So I'm literally hearing like a car stop. That's kind of crazy. Hey, I definitely feel like I've had an encounter with him a while back. Actually, before I got my apartment, but that's a different story for a different day. My different Orisha stories. I love the Orishas. I don't really do good with organized religion. It's not my friend. I don't usually do well there. So I just study things on my own. Anyway, also Oba. Oba's come through here. Technically, you can't really be a child of Oba. You have to go through Oshun because she was not really able to bear children. But she's definitely coming through here. You guys have like a wicked sense of humor. It's ridiculous, and that's why I chose Break It Down by Norman San. Okay, and that's like Sann. He's freaking hilarious, even as a rapper. And I don't know why it's like breaking the fourth wall is what was coming up. Like sometimes when y'all are going through pain, bro, I'm totally like this. Sometimes when you're going through like a painful situation, like there'll be a moment where you're just like, this can't be real. You know, like breaking the fourth wall, like, the spirit, you for real right now? You're like, y'all really gonna do this to me? Like looking at your bank account, like in the negative or like at like 1 cent, and you have to survive for like the next like week or so, and you're just like, yep, that's me. But there are a lot of breakthroughs coming through for you, and I think it's really coming through at like that last moment because you're just, a lot of you are just over it. Like it's not the same situation for all of you. For some of you, you're going through a divorce or you've just been through like the like most messiest, just exhausting divorce. Some of you, it's like issues with like your finances, issue with your work, issues with like relationships, or all of these things, right? It's like so many issues to the point where you're just like, is this really happening to me? Like laughing at yourself, like laughing at the situation. And on top of that, it's like there's also this energy of y'all are the type of people that take responsibility for everything. And it's something that's definitely happened to you as a child, like growing up. Like there's such a huge like all coming together message here. Like you are the type of person, you always take responsibility for things, you fix things. You never really had people to teach you how to live or how to, you know, be successful or how to heal yourself or any of that stuff. Like you just figure it out by yourself, on top of the fact that you could have had like a very critical mother, a very like critical like father, like critical people, like always poking and prodding at every single thing that you do, but no one was ever like, hey, let me help you, pile number 3. Let me teach you how to do this, right? Even if they did, it was like with a lot of like negative reinforcements to the point where you're just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go off and do my own thing. And it was like pain to my uterus. Some of you could want kids and think it's too late. It's not. Spirit's saying it's not. Like this pain just came out of nowhere. Some of you could want children and think it's just too late for you. Spirit is saying it's not too late. It's not too late. Like, I'm getting like somebody who's like, I heard over 30 baddie, okay? My over 30 baddies, okay? My 40-year-old baddies. Like, it's not too late for you. It's not too late for you, okay? Be freaking for real. And that's why I feel like Oba was coming through. And it's just like, you feel like you're something about you is barren. Like you feel like you're barren. Like, oh, I'm just cursed in love. I'm cursed in my finances. I'm cursed. Like when it comes to direction, you feel like you don't have any direction. You feel like you're just here. Spirit said, no, you're not. Your entire journey was for a reason, and that's what they're about to show you. And that's like the major change here. Not all of you, of course, are over 30 or in your 40s, but it's like a lot of you have just felt like, what the freak was all of this for? Okay? What are you doing? What was all of this for, Spirit? Oh my gosh. I just saw 1221. So y'all might have messages in pile number 1. Ooh. Okay. This is not supposed to be in here. This is not supposed to be in here. We got Page of Wands. New opportunities. Okay. Exploration. That was not supposed to be in here. Okay. Oh, and this is not supposed to be in here either. Hardworking. Okay, so you're really hardworking and you're experiencing burnout. This was like a download I wrote for this pile, and it they're just like, don't forget it. Okay, so you're very hardworking and you're experiencing burnout. I'm also hearing hard work pays off. Like, bro, man, the way your spirit team is about to dote on you guys, okay? Used to doing it all on your own, okay? You're needing to delegate more. Like if you are a manager or supervisor, you need to delegate more. Also getting mamas, you need to delegate things to your children, okay? I'm not a mother. I'm not telling you what to do, okay? But I am getting like there's something you need to delegate more, like trust the people around you to do it for themselves, because it's like there's energy of you doing everything on your own. Everything. Even things that people should be doing for themselves. All right. Let go of what no longer serves you. So that's greedy people, manipulative people, Gemini energy, and earth signs. So like these people could be earth signs. Also, I'm getting an X. And if they're already out of your life, it's like letting them go emotionally, like letting go of those bad memories, letting go of that abusive experience. Spirit's asking you to move in silence right now. Yes, because I feel like they're about to bless you with something. They really are. Okay, let me just flip it this way. They're about to bless y'all with something. Okay, soulmate. So yes, if y'all are looking for, and it's not just soulmate as in love, like it's connections. Seriously, y'all, like it's connections, financial breakthrough. Gosh, the way I write these cards sometimes. Financial breakthrough. Social butterfly, but I'm not gonna take it. Like, y'all about to be so happy with life. You're gonna be crying. You're going to be literally crying. Pile number 3. Okay. And then stop working so hard card. Divine guidance in reverse. Yeah, the divine does not want you overworking yourself at all. And I think it's hilarious because when I wanted to make this video, I had like woke up before the sun had came up. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna do all this stuff. And I got stopped in my tracks immediately. immediately. And they were just like, nah, nah. Go take care of yourself. Go do some stuff to take care of yourself, and you'll come back. And I'm like, dang, bro, y'all really just stop me? Y'all really just stop me? Like, what? Man, some good things are coming in. Moving forward, okay. So it's basically saying that you could have thought in a past time that it was going to take hard work to get to where you wanted to go, and to the point where you overworked yourself. Oh, and that was also another thing. Some of you had a past time where you were kind of too wild, too free. Okay, maybe there was some addictions. I was also getting like pill popping, um, abuse of substances, alcohol, partying, just not really showing up to the plate the way that you could have. Everything was staying maybe afloat in your life. Some of you, it did go like bad, like you ended up having to go to like rehab or something. But now they're saying like you're so hard on yourself now, almost like you're making yourself pay for that past time. Like you're constantly trying to punish yourself to ensure that you don't end up sabotaging again, that you don't end up doing, bad things again. And your spirit team saying, let that go. It's time to let that go. It's time to forgive yourself, because you also have to look at what you had been through. Okay, like what was important to that time back then. Transmute that energy and instead say, okay, cool, that's who I was in the past, but this is who I am now. Who are you now? Pile number 3. Who are you now? All right. And if the abuse of substances and stuff is not you, you're still overworking yourself. And it's because of some type of belief in yourself. Because when you overwork yourself, you're basically telling the universe that you're not worthy of help, blessings, okay? Things working out in your favor without you breaking your back. You're basically telling them like, oh, no, I don't want that. Let me bring my back down here. I'm good. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, baby? Your finances and this financial breakthrough is protected. Move in silence, because you can have spiritual protection, but if you're going around saying, oh yeah, I just got a check for $14,000, $25,000, $10,000, I just got a home loan, then yeah, you're going to put like there's only so much your spirit team can do, okay? You know what I'm saying? You got to protect yourself too. Yeah. I'm also here. Who's calling my phone? Who's calling my phone? Outside all summer 2025. Like, is it Stacy? Is it Keisha? Is it Anthony? Is it Donnie? Is it Party? Where the function? Where the function? Okay, period. You're a star. Okay, but why did it come out in reverse? But why did it come out in reverse, Spirit? Okay, you're protected on this path that you're on. Whatever that path is. Why did it come out in reverse? Okay, bossy in reverse. Okay. So y'all are used to being like worker bees, not so much like the boss bee, okay? Because the boss bee delegates. The boss. Think about it. Think about it. The queen bee, all she is responsible for is basically being stationary. She don't do a whole bunch of moving around and stuff, right? The worker bees is basically they're the one breaking their backs. They just everywhere and taking the wax and making the little hexagon thingies and they flying out and they getting the pollen. They're coming back and they're doing all this stuff and they're doing all of this to make sure that the queen bee is cool. And it's like the way that you're seeing yourself is maybe why you don't move in silence. Maybe why you struggle to move in silence. Look. Look, you seeing yourself as like a worker bee, and Spirit's trying to tell you, you a boss. You a boss. Okay? Tell me more about this soulmate over here. You got friendships at the top of the card. Y'all need to start putting yourself out there more. Talking to people more. Okay? Call your energy back. What is this third house in reverse? Okay. Third house in reverse. What do y'all think? People don't like you? Third house represents like the mind. Y'all think people don't like you? Like this defective energy, like it's maybe you done been through so much to the point where you just God dang. And I feel like there's nothing really I can say. Spirit has to show you. Because if you really think like there's something wrong, or you told yourself you don't want this, you told yourself you don't need it, it's like there's really nothing I can say. I can tell you what they have for you. I can tell you the self-acceptance they want you to walk in, and the confidence they're wanting you to walk in, and how they want you to feel. I can tell you the amazing opportunities are coming in. I can tell you that you're running into soul tribe and people who really want to be connected to you, and that will add to your life and not take away. I can tell you all of that, but I feel like Spirit also has to show you, and what I'm hoping is that as I'm speaking these things for the next couple of days, that they would for the next couple of days they would start to show you what I'm saying here. Okay, so if this is really your message, I'm partnering with your spirit team that they will start to confirm what I'm talking about. It's making me think of pile number 3 from last week where okay, I'm talking about it. Pile number 3 last week, I was talking about how Spirit was showing me my new timeline, and I was being treated so beautifully by all of these different people, and it was such a huge thing to me because I had found self-acceptance within me. Okay, within me, and it was starting to reflect out into my world. You can't be shamed when you accept yourself for who you are. You can't be shamed when you accept yourself for who you are. I don't feel like y'all don't accept yourself. I feel like you're very confident in who you are. The confidence is lacking when it comes to expressing to others who you are. Expressing yourself as you are so that your people who are meant to find you can see you, right? I feel like y'all cower a bit when it comes to really like expressing your confidence. Because when I feel like it comes to like fighting for what you want in life, fighting for people that you love, working hard, like you're confident in your ability, like in your skills, but you're not so confident in like the 6 of Wands attention. Ooh, please don't do it to him. Okay, we're at 24 minutes. Don't do it to pile number 3. They like, no, thank you. No mas. Nine. Okay, let me stop. Oh, okay. Hold on now. I didn't even ask no questions yet. Okay, so next to divinely guided in reverse, we have this 8 of Swords in reverse. 8 of Swords in reverse here is feeling trapped, mentally restricted, and limitations. But once again, it's right under this stop working so hard. You are burnt the freak out, okay? Don't let yourself be manipulated by greedy people, manipulative people. You see them. You see them. You know exactly who I'm talking about. You know exactly who I'm talking about. And once again, for some of you, talking about some of y'all from the north, New York. Because I don't say twerk. Who from Jersey? What's going on? I'm getting this like Italian vibe. What is going on? Okay. It's being kind of hidden from you that you are just working way too hard. And a lot of people benefit off of this. A lot of people benefit off of you taking too much responsibility. What else, Spirit? What else do you want to confirm for them about this change? Sorry, y'all. I feel like I touch my nose a lot, and it's because when I'm channeling, and it's been happening more lately, it's like my nose will start itching. I'll swear like something's like coming out or something. Anyway, so Seven of Swords. A lot of throat chakra energy. A lot of throat, third eye. Y'all better stand in your truth now. You transmuting trickery. Okay? Any trickery, deceits. It's like you're moving forward. You see people. You see people for who they really are. Act like it. Okay? And stop taking responsibility for things that it's not your fault. Now, I'm not saying start cussing people out left and right. That's not what I'm saying, okay? Don't be like, and Kay told me that you is a piece of... No. Okay, don't do that, please. Okay, that's not what I'm telling you. I'm saying don't feed into the bullish. They can talk. Let them talk. Look, it's free will. Everybody can talk if they have an opinion, if they have something to say, fine. But y'all know yourselves way too well. Y'all done been through too much within yourselves to let people tell you how to be you and what you should be doing and how you should move and how you should speak and how you should talk. This self-acceptance has been delayed, okay, for you for a very long time. Yeah, you could be a late bloomer, so what? So what? So what? You're coming out as the Queen of Wands here. And if anyone tries to convince you that you're anything other than confident, charming, beautiful, hot, sexy, okay? Freaking, you are the show. You are the star. You are the boss. The Queen of Wands, she's the boss. She is literally the Queen Bee. For real. Like, strong Beyonce energy. You are skilled. You are developed. You are dedicated. You are hardworking. If anyone tries to convince you that you are not the hardworking boss that you are, that's deceit. That's Seven of Swords. It fell right on top of the Seven of Swords and transmuted immediately. When I say transmuted, I mean do not accept it. As soon as it hits your ears, as soon as someone says, "Oh, you think you're all that, you ain't nobody," that should literally hit you and go right back. It should go like skidoo, like, and that's what Spirit is wanting you in. They want you confident. Okay, so what if people think it's sedity? Be delusional, baby. If this is not a role that you're used to, be delusional. Be delusional. You should be waking up every morning. It makes me think of the Dollhouse. She's doing a 30-day challenge to change your reality. You might want to start listening to her. I love the Dollhouse. I love what she stands for, and that's the type of energy I'm talking about. You should be waking up every morning talking about something. I am really that big today. Man, I'm bad. Look at me. Look at me. Even the dimples on my booty agree. Okay? Even my cellulite agrees. I'm just so bad. I'm so cute. I'm everything. Oh my God, I look like a millionaire. I look like somebody who is just so freaking abundant. You need to be like that. You need to be like that. That's the type of energy your spirit team believes you deserve to be in. For all that you've gone through, for all that you've overcome, for all that has tried to get in your way and you still stepped over it, okay, walked right through it. You're there now. You're her, you're him. I feel like I'm talking to a lot of women, but nonetheless. Seven of Swords in reverse with this Page of Wands. We got painful endings, deep transformation, emphasis on this deep transformation, and betrayal. You are done with that. It's gone, babes. It's gone. It's gone. That's what your spirit team is wrapping up for you. That's the karma they're wrapping up for you. It's not even so much a karmic, it's a karmic cycle. And it had to come out the way it did because I couldn't just tell you, oh my God, you the baddest out here. Oh my gosh, y'all about to be losing weight. Oh my God, y'all about to be making money. Ow, ow, ow. No, I had to slip you into it slowly. I had to make you understand what you've gone through and then get you here. I couldn't just start off in the energy. We had to slowly walk up to it. And that's okay. That's okay. Hangman. Oh, baby, it's time to release it. You have nothing to prove. Oh, God. It's just like this energy of like crying, but it's not like a sad cry. It's like a relief. Like, just let it go. Let it go. It's over. It's over. It's done. Okay? It's done. You could have a King of Pentacles that's in a Three of Swords reverse. Okay? Or a Three of Swords reverse for you. You need to let go of this King of Pentacles because I told you that there was a manipulative person in here who was an Earth energy. Okay? Gemini energy also. Let that go. Let them go. Especially if it's a divorce. Because there was like court energy out here as well. Let them go. They didn't have the capacity to know how to treat you. And that's okay. That's okay. You were Empress. And they just didn't know how to treat the Empress. What's this High Priestess in reverse? What's this High Priestess in reverse? The Star reverse? Okay. I see. It's like people, or once again, okay, thank you. Yeah. People tried to manipulate you into believing, and that's once again why you end up in burnout, why you overwork, why you think that everything is your responsibility and you have to figure it out and you have to do it all yourself. The reason that you think that you have to do that is because people tried to convince you that one, you weren't intuitive, that you didn't know what you were doing, okay, that you were unstable, that you had no inner voice, that you needed to listen to what they told you to do. You've gone through experiences where people made you feel like you were hopeless, like you were hopeless. This is not true anymore, pile number 3. This is not true anymore, and I'm going to keep saying it. This is not true. You've proven yourself to spirit, to your spirit team. They see you. You're protected from all of these people. Things are about to start working out for you. For you specifically. Everything about you is about to start winning. Everything around you is going to start winning. Okay? Which is why you had to let go of these people. These greedy people. These manipulative people. These gaslighting people. Because everything about you is about to start winning. Everything about you is about to start winning. Period. They tried to discourage you. They wanted you insecure. Because for whatever the reason. Once again, you could have messages in pile number 1 and pile number 2. Pile number 1 is about friends, okay? Karmic friends. Pile number 2 is about karmic family. And I do think that there's like karmic family energy in here trying to come through. They wanted to kind of overwhelm you to kind of make you just unstable. They didn't realize that you was built for this. That you was built for this life. They didn't realize that you had all that you needed within you to survive. They didn't realize you were the phoenix. They didn't realize that you can't be easily knocked down and easily shut up. On top of that, these people, there's some people who wanted to treat you wrong and have you either deaf and dumb or too afraid to say something. I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. Ain't nothing pisses me off more. Like, nothing pisses me off more when someone tries to play in my face like you didn't do what the heck you did. And I feel like I went through a period of time where spirit had me shut up. They were just like, yeah, they're going to pretend like they didn't do nothing. Yeah, they're going to pretend like none of this happened and that they didn't treat you wrong and that they didn't do what they did because they can't handle basically owning up to who they are. And that's okay. Don't say nothing. Y'all, I'm going to crash out so bad. I'm a Cancer, okay? Ain't nobody can crash out like a Cancer. All right, I wanted to crash out so bad. And they said, nope. I had to shut up. While on top of that, my spiritual gifts were heightening. I could hear people laughing about me. I could hear people lying on me, saying I wasn't going to be nothing. And in the background, I'm moving in silence. I'm still got things in works that I'm not telling anybody until it comes out. And then when it comes out, I'm like, hey, you thought you got me. Okay. Your finances are coming into balance. And that's something you don't see yet. You're about to enter into a period of time where you're going to meet people who can equally give and receive, okay? Partnerships, not just relationship, partnerships. People who truly want to see you do well. That's what you don't see coming in pile number 3. That's what's coming in for you. That's what's changing for you. Like, I'm getting like you always had to kind of like fly on your own, like be the wind beneath your own sails, but you're getting like people who are really in your corner. I'm not promising you, pile number 3, that life is going to be so much easier, but you're about to have a community of people who have your back. It doesn't have to be love. Because like I was saying, I was like, my partner was my friend. We didn't, the lines were blurred when we first met. I just knew that he had this energy that I had never experienced with anyone, platonic or romantic. And I was like, this guy is different. I don't know what the freak is up with him, but he's different. I had eyes to see that, okay? And intuition enough to see that. He wasn't perfect. All right, I'm not saying that you're about to attract people who are perfect and you're never going to have arguments and stuff like that, but there's going to be key differences about these people over other people. Somebody was in the comment section last week talking about give it a rest. Not all of us. She was saying, like, you don't need people to go to a next level, and like, you're telling me one relationship can change my life. This man changed my freaking life. Yes. I used to think like that person who was in the comment section, and they took their comment down. I wanted them to keep it up. I wasn't going to say nothing to it, but I did want them to keep it up. They were saying that one relationship can't change your life. Most people who are famous, who have accolades, for them it was one relationship that changed their life. There was this model. He's just the most beautiful man. He's a model, and he used to be a criminal until someone saw his mugshot. Somebody saw his mugshot and decided to give him an opportunity. That was one relationship that changed his entire life. He probably would have ended up in jail, dead somewhere. Who knows? He was living a life of crime. Probably the most unsafe life of all time, okay? That was literally one relationship that changed his life forever. I would not be where I am. I was on a really, really hard time. I didn't realize how many like fake relationships I had around me, fake people I had around me, until he walked into my life. He was like a representation of what real love and care and kindness, generosity look like. So everybody who was faking it was like obvious. There's a such thing as one relationship changing your life forever. A lot of your spiritual journey is a you thing, okay? Inner work is so important, and that's way beyond people, okay? At the end of the day, the only reason I can believe my partner when he's giving me all of this love, is that I do that work for myself. Okay, Spirit's basically saying, all right, you're done. Because I can get to preaching. And yeah, this is way too long. Um, but yeah, that's the message, pile number 3. I know this is a long reading, but if it was meant for you, it was meant for you. Yeah, that's it. Bye.